We have not, to the extent that presidents from Carter forward have gotten involved in the debate in the Middle East. The Bush administration did not take a firm position, did not try to call the parties together, have not played a significant role before the events of September 11th and before the World Conference. We have looked askance at a lot of the other world problems. We were against the Kyoto principles. We were removed because of our record from the Human Rights Commission. So the 21st century revealed the world's view toward America and America's view toward the world. It was in light of that that I was particularly excited that Colin Powell was appointed to be in the most powerful position in the United States and the most powerful position ever held by an African American in administration, and that was to affect our foreign policy. Now, if you were to ask him today, or yesterday, or a month ago, or 2 months ago, General Colin Powell, whether he really wanted to go to the World Conference or thought he should be there, he would say, absolutely not. I agree with the administration's positions. I'm not going to call Colin Powell a liar. I'm not going to do that. But in many respects, it's inconceivable to me that, one, he wouldn't want to be there, and two, he didn't hope to be there, and three, he wouldn't have played a significant role if he'd chosen to be there. Why is Colin Powell so important on this issue of the World Conference Against Racism? Other than Nelson Mandela, I can think of few people of color who could play such a significant role by their own story in dealing with race and transcending the boundaries of race, who would have been a pivotal figure in that conference. I can think of few people who could have had Yasser Arafat and President Sharon and others sit down at the same table and have discussions about world peace. I can think of few people who had a better relationship with the brown and the black leaders from around the world. And I can think of few people who could take the moral high ground to talk about that we as one world and not as one and separate and isolated nation. So it was decided that he should not go, and I criticized that in the LA Times article that you see. Criticize it sharply, because there's no one who's talked more eloquently, I think, about the issue than Colin Powell in his book, An American Journey, where he really reveals his transcending of race and how important that was. So I criticized the United States for not going. I criticized them for not sending Colin Powell.